Okay guys, so no hobby on Tuesday night? No, I lose track of days way too easily. It's Wednesday night. I didn't do anything when I got in from college last night, but tonight I have finished, finally. They are complete. Now I can actually run a Vanguard squad and a Terminator squad if I want. Woohoo! And you may notice these. I've done these tonight. Lucy did most of the black. I've done all the silver, the blues, the yellows. I even had a go at doing heat effect on the rear engines as well. And of course I did the OSL and that light glow on all of the lamps. The missiles are magnetised, as is the Las Talon. There's the rest of them. And the bases have been sanded up and ready. So they can be sprayed tomorrow. Very, I want to say not a lot done, but I feel like I've been quite productive getting them two done. And I can't wait to play with them. And Lucy, finish projects. Because I've had to base him and finish them. So anyway, yeah, there's Lucy's Lawmaster based up. I need to just paint the rim black again. And it's done. So yeah, I didn't do any building today, but yesterday I did build 5 more Seekers for Lucy whilst I was at work. So that is it for Wednesday night. I could pull a late one, but I'm not going to because I've got an exam at college tomorrow. But I've got all day off work, which means I can hopefully get quite a bit of hobbying done. So I'll probably do 2 videos for Thursday. Hi ho, it's off to bed I go. I am extremely tired. So I am going to call it a night. I've done the washes on this guy because he wasn't done before. And then I'm going to do all the highlights up and everything. So he's nearly done. He's nearly done. And then I'll have to airbrush the sword, but I'll wait until I use the blues again. But yeah, the Primaris Captain is nearly done. I need to obviously do the cloak up quite a bit and the golds and the bones on the tabards and everything. Well, he's nearly done. That's at least one more character down and done. Sprayed and painted the rocks on both of the Stormhawk and Talon bases, and washed them with Agrax, and then I'm going to airbrush that all brown. And then, oh yeah, I forgot he's not glued onto the base. Onvar. I need to paint them 2 little tiny bits on the top of his staff. But yeah, Onvar, Dark Strider, and the 2 Guardians. Done! That's more Tau done. And Bellicor! Nah, I'm kidding. He's done. But I don't have a 50mm skull base anymore because Phil says just before Christmas, "Oh Harry, have you got a spare 50mm skull base?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've got the one for Bellicor because I haven't used him in age. I'm not going to use him in a while." And he very kindly gave me his Karanak count as. So now I'm a 50mm base short. So I'll try and get one off Terry as quick as I can. But yeah, Bellicor's done. So not a bad day. Not a bad day. I've had my exam at college and I passed. So that's a bonus, but now I'm going to bed to rest. I mean, Lucy's hopefully going to play a pair of games over the weekend and hopefully get a little bit of hobbying done. Yeah, they'll get finished and they'll hopefully get based. And what else can I work on? I might try and smash out another character or 2. So, what did we do Friday night? I can't even remember. I don't think I did much, did I? I don't need them. Anyway, this is what I've decided to start working on, is the Vol support batteries and Azimuth. And I thought I'd get them done tonight, but I've been pretty slow going. Yeah. Just enjoying it. And so anyway, yeah, I need to do that platform because I didn't do that when I did the other Guardians. But then I've got the 3 support batteries, loads of weapons to go, and they're nearly done. I've got to highlight the gems and highlight the bone, and they're done. Yeah. Asman, a little bit more, but hopefully I should be able to smash him out pretty quickly. And I made a start on Dante. So Lucy sprayed him with the dark gold that I've got. Did a top down with a light gold. I washed him with Reichland Flesh. I'm going to spray him top down with the lightest gold again, and then highlight him with Necron Compound, and then of course paint the rest of his details. I think he's going to be cool.
He is.
Lucy has sprayed the base up for the, what do you call it? For the Corvus, that's it, yeah. You finished off your Seekers, and I know that looks like a pile of mess, but I swear it's not. And Bellacor's also in there as well, totally finished. Meanwhile, I built, I fixed the 5 Hellstriders that Graham gave me. I built the other 5 Seekers last night, and I built 5 of your 10 Demonettes. Then, we primed everything. Did we only prime it this morning?
No, yesterday.
And then Lucy's gone through, sprayed it with Demonette Hide, sprayed it with Slaaneshi Grey, washed it with Druchii Violet, highlighted it again with Slaaneshi Grey. And then all the Slaves to Darkness stuff, she wanted to do a purple. And Lucy picked this up when we were at Forge World before Christmas, not realising, 1, it was an airbrush paint, and 2, it was a clear coat. There's quite a lot left, actually. Now, you may have seen in the other videos that Shane actually used the red, but it took him about 5 coats of this on top of the gold for his 1,000 Suns. This is what Lucy has ended up doing. So she's done zenithal highlighting after all these are being sprayed black. So dark silver from the side, bright silver from the top, and then she's given them a coat of the clear coat. And it's totally, totally different to how the metallic silver would look. It looks different on camera to how it looks in person. But you can see how bright the purple is on the top and then how dark it is on the side where she's hitting the side silver. She's also done the chariots.
Basically any armour.
And horses. So you can see there it's still quite silver from the bottom. And as it gets to the top, this purple gets brighter. So it was a learning curve for both of us because I'd never used this before.
I love the effect.
She's even done it on the knights. So obviously there you can see it's very, very silver, and then from that side it's very, very purple. It's really nice. I like it.
I love it.
I like it. So that is it. Mission for me tomorrow.
We have a demon prince.
We have a demon prince, yes, with a boob.
And hair.
Yep, and it looks like primer wash with silver on here, but it's not. Wash with purple even. But I assure you it's not. It has been sprayed with... it's because of the bright light, but it's definitely Demon Hide and Slaaneshi Grey.
Does that look better? Can you see?
Yeah, a bit.
What about these? Do these look better?
I like it a lot.
I love that.
So Lucy was working on 5 Demonettes last night to refine and set in stone her colour scheme.
Think I've got it.
Yep, so she's now got all of them plus another 5 to paint. That I haven't built yet. So tomorrow I'm going to try and build 2 chariots and the last 5 Demonettes. And I haven't even started my daughters of kin. Oh. This. Lucy sprayed that gold as well because I sprayed it this morning.
We picked it up. Oh, that's something else as well we've done.
What?
The 2 characters.
What? Oh. He sprayed purple.
Lord Army.
Ready to be repainted with Lord Lucy's Dracoths.
Yes, he bought him for me. Little treat.
I did, and then the Dark Wolf War Queen is to do as well.
I bought her.
You did.
Because it's for a painting competition.
Yep.
I'll not win because, you know, Sam good with one.
But it is random. So that is it for Sunday night.
Yes.
There's been lots of good pictures shared onto the page already.
Yes, so let's have a look.
Here we go, guys, and we're going to try and do this one a little bit quicker than normal. So, first up, we've got Barry from Underdog Painting, or Bazza, starting off some Blood Reavers. I think this might be one of the Shadespire ones, and his flesh work here is absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to see them finished. Next up, we've got Bryn. Bryn has done some Plague Bearers. I've recently just played a game with Bryn. You can expect to see that on the channel very, very soon. Fantastic work as ever, Bryn. And we've also got a test model there for his drone as well, and I can't wait to see the finished army. Next up, we've got Callum Howe, who has done a commission for a board gamer, and some of these models look really, really cool. I don't even know what board game it's for, but they look awesome. And he's also been working on his high elves, because there is the Lord on Griffin, and it looks absolutely brilliant. Next up, we've got Daniel Fredrickson, a big Blood Angel player. He is currently in the process of painting up the Sanguinor. I need to get mine finished. So Daniel, I think you've just inspired me to get mine done. Next up, we've got Darren Davies from Mark 6 Miniatures, and he's doing some Plague Marines with a bit of purple on there, and I absolutely love the weathering that he's got going on. Next up, we've got Dylan. Dylan has been converting a load of Crimson Fists, and you may have seen them in previous videos, and now he has done the base coat, and the blue tone that he's got going on here is absolutely fantastic. Dylan, I look forward to seeing your progress. Next up, though, we've got Graham Wilson and his Primaris Wolfen. So definitely I like these a lot. I wasn't so fussed on the Wolfen models. Primaris are, of course, a nice size, and he's used some Wolfen arms on them and some heads to make them look really, really cool. Next up, we've got Jack Watson, and we've got Eldrad. Eldrad, the plastic miniature, is fantastic, and the blend that you got going on the sword there is absolutely brilliant. Next up, we've got James McHugh, the work in progress for Primaris Redemptor for a Space Wolf commission that he's been doing. And I'll absolutely love the weathering work that James does, in particular around the middle of the chest. Next up, we've got James Warwick Snow, who's used Mistweaver Saia, or however you pronounce it, as a Farseer for his Elatok Craft World. Love this photo with the big shadow in the background, so really well done, mate. Next up, we've got Kev Dudgeon. Kev is doing, I think this is Lord of the Rings. I always love seeing Kev's models because he does other stuff to Games Workshop. Not that I dislike Games Workshop, but I love that Kev plays a lot of other stuff. Next up, we've got Lee Hamilton and more of his orcs. We've got, I want to say, Blitzer Bomber. I think that's the right one. But fantastic work. Very, very neat and tidy as ever, Lee. Your forces coming on really, really well. Next up, we've got Luke. Luke pulled me on Saturday for saying that I looked forward to killing Mortarion. Well, I look forward to killing him even more because he's looking even better. So hopefully you should get him finished off in the next week or two. Next up, we've got Mikey Mowat, the man, the myth, the legend. And he's decided to rebase his Leviathan. And this is the base he's went for with a Night Lord's Contemptor. And this is the finished product. And he said it's not great, but it'll do. What part of this is not great? Wow. Next up, we've got Nathan. Nathan sprayed and built his Yavara last week, and he started painting it up this week. It looks as though it's, I want to say, I can't remember the name of the grey. What is it? Eshin Grey. I really, really like the tone of this, and I think the towel looked really nice in a dark tone. So I look forward to seeing what else you can get done. Next up, we've got Paul Spuddy Shaw, and you may have seen his Escher gang last week. Well, now he's got even more of them done, and they are looking absolutely fantastic. He's also started his 30k Space Wolves. Very, very neat and tidy, and I do like these a lot. Next up, we have Pete Rooney and his Poxwalkers. Very, very neatly painted. I absolutely love the way that you get the skin to pop on these between the green and the flesh colour. And once again, I love the textured paint that people are using. I think this one in particular, I think it's Sterling Mud, is absolutely brilliant. Next up, we've got Sam Goodwin. Sam is adding to his Death Forces. Me and Lucy are actually going to be taking on Sam and Luke in a 4,000 point Death versus Order Age of Sigmar game next week or so. So you can expect to see that in a few weeks. Then we've got Stephen Dunn. Stephen has finally almost finished his Start Collect and Seraphon box in the form of the Carnosaur. So you can expect to see them very, very soon. We're going to be giving Stephen an introductory game to Age of Sigmar. Next up, we've got Stuart Fours. Stuart very kindly sent Lucy 10 more Demonettes. So thank you very much, Stuart. And he's working on his Zinch forces, and this is a squad of Raptors, and I love how he's made them look like Rubik Marines. And then we've also got his pink horrors as well. He says both of them are just to base. And second from last, we've got Will Galloway once again with the red orcs. Absolutely smashing it out the park with the conversions and the incredibly bright colours. And I noticed you did get a couple of compliments on the Facebook group as well, and rightly so, mate. This is looking awesome. And last but not least, we have a big orc thing that I think is a counter stomper by Mr. Art Wagner from Texas. Art is one of the Patreons on the channel, so please go and check the Patreon page out. You do get early access to battle reports on there, and the narrative campaign. There is currently 2 missions on there. Mission 3 will be on this week. Art, this is absolutely beautiful work. The weathering and the shading from the purples to the blues to the metals, and of course the yellows and oranges as well. This is absolutely beautiful. So thank you very much to everybody that has submitted pictures. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the channel, and we will see you next time.